Each year, LA Family Housing helps more than 3,000 parents, children, and adults transition out of homelessness and poverty. But last year, we worked with even more families, devastated by unemployment and the loss of their housing.
Hi, my name is Alicia Lewis. I am 9 years old and I am in the 4th grade at Santa Cruz Elementary School. My family was homeless. We've been homeless for a long time. I never thought it was normal to sleep in different hotels or live with friends and relatives. I always wanted my own bedroom. Now I finally got one. LA Family Housing opened a new world to me and my family. They helped my mom and dad get back on their feet, and they helped me do really well in school. That's because I was lucky to meet Michael Guggenheim. Michael started S.P.L.A.T the same time I moved into TLC. He taught me how to use a computer. I learned how to type really fast. I also learned how to go on websites and how to do my homework on the computer. Playing computer games was really fun too, but I liked how Michael made us write a paragraph about our weekend before we could play games. It's easy when a kid is teaching you. Michael is really smart, but he is also just a kid like me, and he made this S.P.L.A.T class a lot of fun. In December, my family moved out of LA Family Housing into our own home for the first time in my life. Thanks to Michael, when we moved, I received my very own computer and printer too, which I do my homework on almost every night. Now when my dad wants to go on the computer, he needs my help. He's always asking, how do you do that? I say, it's easy, Daddy. Everything is easier these days thanks to LA Family Housing and thanks to Michael. I am so excited to present the 2010 Inspiration Award to my favorite teacher, Michael Cooper.
Thank you all so much for this great honor. When I was 6, I was diagnosed with dysgraphia. Dysgraphia is a motor processing problem that makes it extremely difficult and sometimes painful for me to write, and my writing is usually illegible. In 3rd grade, my parents bought me my own computer. This totally revolutionized my life because for the first time in my whole lifetime, I could write pain-free and my writing was always legible. This is when I realized how fortunate I was to be able to have the technology and tools that I need to be successful. It was also about this time that my former principal, Mrs. Eileen Reinfeld, once told me, find something special inside of you and use it to make this world a better place. This is really when I realized how fortunate I was and what I needed to do to make this world a better place with my compassion. In 5th grade, my school did a food drive to LA Family Housing, and we then served the food to the residents of LA Family Housing. This is when I learned about LA Family Housing and what a great place it is and how unique it is because not only do they care about the adults in LA Family Housing, but they care about the children and the children's futures in LA Family Housing, which I've learned to be unique truly in any shelter. S.P.L.A.T is a non-profit organization that teaches kids how to achieve success through the use of technology. Each kid gets one-on-one attention for either self-esteem boosters if they had a tough day in school, help with the technology, or just joking around, but each kid gets the attention that they want. Also, an unexpected result of S.P.L.A.T was the news coverage that raised awareness of dysgraphia and the need for transitional living shelters. During this period, I received hundreds of emails from parents whose children had just been recently diagnosed with dysgraphia. This was a unique opportunity because I was able to show kids who were just diagnosed the tools that hope to me the most, and also just because you have dysgraphia, it does not mean your life is over, it just makes your life a better story. I also had the chance to lecture. I also had the chance to lecture the doctors of L.A. Children's Hospital about dysgraphia and what helped me the most. This was a truly unique experience because not only have I helped this generation of dysgraphic kids, but I've helped generations to come of dysgraphic kids now that doctors know what information is necessary for a successful dysgraphic child. Also, the media coverage raised awareness about what a great thing LA Family Housing does and all transitional living shelters do. The need for more money and funding and just raising awareness of the great stuff that transitional living shelters do. S.P.L.A.T taught me that by giving to others you get so much more in return, among many other lessons that I've received from my S.P.L.A.T students, such as greater respect for the kids in the shelter and all they have been through, yet they continue to come to every class with an upbeat attitude and a hope for the future. Greater respect for how fortunate I am and all the opportunities that I receive. Many other life lessons, like how to run my own company, public speaking, which I'm still working on, and finding my own personal strengths and how to utilize them. Throughout my 3 years of S.P.L.A.T, I've had many special moments. Some are Alicia, who you guys just met, was so smart, and I had the opportunity to watch her grow up these past 2 years, and she was truly my buddy from the beginning. Also, she rarely missed a class and always came in with a great attitude, and her parents were great people, always supported me and S.P.L.A.T, and I thank them for that. Shamaria was extremely gifted, no matter what, always wanted a challenge. And whenever she beat one, she would ask for another. Spencer, whose mom was always working so hard for a better future for her child. Spencer is a very talented kid and extremely gifted. I don't think I've ever seen anyone beat as many typing games as him, and that's including me. Also, when he won a big spelling bee for his school, the first person he told was me because he said that I gave him the strength to go out of his comfort zone and to try something new. This was truly a unique experience because I knew not only was I teaching the kids at LA Family Housing how to use technology, but also to achieve success in many other ways, try stuff new. And he entrusted me to try something new, and it turned out great. And Faith, who when I first met was extremely shy because she did not know her alphabet very well, but by the end of one class period, she entrusted me and all the other students at the S.P.L.A.T class to talk, and she would not stop talking for the next 3 lessons. These are only 3 of the great moments I've had, and I know for a fact that I will have many more. I'd like to say thank you to the wonderful staff of LA Family Housing. I'd like to say thank you to Cecilia Ribikoff, for when I first called, she gave me, as a 12-year-old, an interview and a chance to explain my vision with her support and kindness. Stephanie Glaske-Kramer, who runs an amazing organization. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of the team and for the opportunity to bring S.P.L.A.T to the kids of LA Family Housing. Jerry, the security guard, for always helping me carry my computers up and down the stairs for 3 years with a smile. Nina Gibson, for always being there for S.P.L.A.T, helping me set up and also being one of the original believers in S.P.L.A.T. Rebecca Kramer and Amanda Batts for helping me continue the vision at LA Family Housing. Mark Islam for his continuing support of S.P.L.A.T through Grassroots Acoustica, which has raised an amazing amount of money for S.P.L.A.T and many other local non-profit charities through showcase reunions of some of the best music in town. Bradley Reinfeld for being the original S.P.L.A.T volunteer and soon to be S.P.L.A.T's California manager, allowing me to operate a second location in Minnesota, which is where I will be moving. I'd also like to thank my friends, family, and especially my little brother Ryan for always supporting me no matter what I do. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Be the change you would like to see in this world." During these past 3 years, I've taken these words to heart and seen many changes I want to see happen, and I'm in the process of making more happen. I know for a fact that we can all make the change that we want to see happen, and during the process, see many more great changes that will make our world such a better place. Thank you very much.